drive, the Rams offense at the line. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones, because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
Now, a nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
What you say? Who you talking to, nigga? What are we talking about, right, man? Watch your mouth. What's wrong with you, dog?
Young on first down. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to it before either guy double coverage could react.
And they run the option on second down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A yard in the wrong direction. Next third down tougher. Third down and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On play action, Young. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, keep running stretches.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for
every play.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Stretch every play, dog.
Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Off the play fake, here's Ellinger.
It's a pick.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it, and the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Young working out of the gun. And quickly to Thielen here. He's got some room to operate. Touchdown, Panthers. Adam Thielen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL.
Yeah, why don't you throw the fucking ball and shut up? Crybaby ass.
Second and 8 coming up. To throw is Ellinger. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. And the Rams at 0-5, just a dismal start to the year. And they come in pretty desperate here for a win.
And think about this, too, partner. We have not heard the dreaded vote of confidence yet from management. So when a team's 0-5, everyone starts wondering about their jobs. Will they still have one? That's coaches on down. They've got to find a way to throw that out of their minds and band together and play better football.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Going right back to Akers, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the handoff, running left is Akers. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. J.C. Horn up to make the tackle. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Ellinger escaping the pressure right. And he fires one, but incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 points given on the score sheet.
Yeah, now's not the time to panic. All is well, somewhat calm, only down 14-0. So continue to play your game, take the points when they're there, and put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
First down, Young. And he's got his man on the out route. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Young. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll run with Sanders. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Throwing, Young. And they're going to get him. They bring him down a sack back at the 16-yard line. Aaron Donald, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Now let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. That throw by Young incomplete.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up fourth down.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. On play action, Ellinger. He rifles one that's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point.
What is you talking
And the
about?
lead
I'm
now
not
to
mixing
3
it up, bro.
touchdowns
Shut
and
up.
21 points.
After the second quarter, you can see, bro. Shut your bum ass up. Bum ass bitch.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Says the person running stretches all day. You're running stretches all day, but you're not mixing up shit. The one that was crying about, why are the play lock on? That's for people to mix it up. So you bitch, shut up, shut up, shut up. And that's what you're doing. You're running the same shit. You're running the same shit too. You're running stretches. You're running stretches every fucking play. When the second quarter's over, you can concede. Yeah, shut up. Man. Running stretches. You just see that safety, dumbass. All you do is cry. That's the fuck up.
Chance to atone.
No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On fourth down, Ellinger. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
You're going to be trash with every team you get.
That is caught by Thielen. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A really nice gain of 25 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and can be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone. and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Final play of the half, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Hayden Hurst as time expires in the first half. And the Panthers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Young to throw on 4th. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of...
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
No, you can concede. Stop bitching.
Sanders, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Wait a second. They declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are, partner. I don't understand how any time you lose possession of the ball, yet you turn down a penalty that would give you possession back. Let's make this simple. Anyone who plays the game, take the football. Always take the football.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Well, partner, I think if anybody is still questioning whether or not he had an NFL
Yeah, you can concede, dog. Concede, bro. Leave.
I would agree totally. Question it.
Like, do what you gotta do, man.
Big time throw right there. Great poise. Stepped up. Trusted he could lay it in there perfectly. And he knew that his guy was going to
You're running stretches the whole time. Like, what are you talking about? Mixing it up and you running stretches every play. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna run the 4-4 until you switch up. Look, here you go. Here go the motherfucking stretch. All fucking game. Look at you, stretch. No, bro, that shit not gonna work.
A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really unfortunate for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers.
Bro, what is wrong with you, bro? You gotta relax, dog.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Ain't that serious, dog. This a game. Okay.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain that time.
Can you just concede, please?
Coming up.
I got shit to do.
Mark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Going for it, here's Ellinger. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Dante Jackson picks it, and the Panthers are going to take possession.
Yo, can you concede? Thank you. Damn, bro. Why I gotta do all that?